Hi, my name is David, and I'm here to show you how you can set up an automated payroll deduction to donate to Carleton University's United Way campaign. Now, the first thing I want to mention is that if you have any issues setting up your payroll deduction, you can always get help from the United Way team here at Carleton by emailing unitedway@carleton.ca. The next thing I want to mention is that payroll deduction donations are only available to full-time faculty and staff here at Carleton. So if you're not in one of those categories, you won't be able to use this system. But don't worry, we have a number of alternative donation options for you, and we'll include details of those in the video description below. Lastly, before we get started, it's important to note that regardless of when you set up your payroll deduction, the deductions won't actually start until January 1st of the following year, and from there can run up to a maximum of 12 months, depending on how many deduction periods you select during the setup process. Okay, now with those details out of the way, let's get on with the walkthrough. First thing we need to do is get to Carleton Central, which can be found at central.carleton.ca or by going to Carleton's United Way webpage found at www.carleton.ca/unitedway, as I have done here. Once on the United Way homepage, click on the link How to Make a Donation, and then click on the link to access Carleton Central. Now, you'll need to use your MyCarleton1 username and password to sign in, and probably use two-factor authentication as well, but I've already logged in, so let's keep this moving. Now that you're signed in, click on the Employee Services tab found near the top of the page, and then scroll down that page until you find United Way Payroll Deduction. Note that if you can't find this link, that probably means you're not currently eligible for payroll deduction and should look at other options listed in the description below. Just click on the Show More tab for full details. For the rest of us, click the link and we're off to the donation system. The first screen you should see shows your donation history. Click the Add Donations button at the bottom to set up a new donation for this year. And here we are. This is where the cool things start to happen. There's a lot going on in this page, but we're going to go through it step by step. So first, you want to enter an amount in the total amount text box. This will be the total amount deducted from your pay over the course of the year and will be automatically divided by the number of deductions you specify below. Please note that you can only enter whole dollar amounts. So for this example, I'll enter $100. Below that is a drop-down that lets you choose the number of pay periods over which the donation amount will be spread. By default, it's set to 24 periods, and because Carleton has 2 pay periods per month, your donation is spread out over 12 months. But you can reduce this if you like. Below that is where the page automatically calculates your deduction per pay period. So my $100 donation equals just $4.17 per pay period being deducted. Next up is directing the donation. You actually have the option to specify where your donation will go within the United Way organization, which is pretty cool. You can allocate your donation between any and all of the categories listed. Note that if you don't allocate all of your funds, whatever's left over will go wherever the money is needed most. For this example, I'm going to donate half of my donation to helping children enter school to learn. Further down the page, you'll see that you also have the option to donate to other charities. You can choose a charity from the drop-down list shown, or if you choose other charity not listed, you'll have the option to enter your own charity to receive your funds. Please note that if you enter your own charity, you must donate at least $26. But for now, I'm going to leave this blank. Another option on this page lets you change your donation region. By default, your donation will be going to United Way Ottawa, but you can choose a neighboring area if you like. Lastly on this page, if you want your name associated with your donation, there's a checkbox at the bottom that lets you do so. Leaving it unchecked will mean your donation is private, and with that, we can press Submit. You now have a chance to review your donation. Please note that if you chose to enter a unique charity as a recipient, it will only show up here as Other Charity Not Listed, but is still being recorded by our system. If everything looks good, press the Save button and you're done. You'll now be taken back to the payroll deduction home screen where you should see your updated donation history. Now, if for whatever reason you need to change your donation amount, you can do so from the screen during Carleton's United Way campaign by hitting the Edit button. If you wish to make a change once the campaign is over, you'll have to do so by contacting Human Resources. And that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. But if you still have any questions or problems, please contact Carleton's United Way Committee. Their info is in the video description below. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your donation.